Good morning, Outreach crew. This is Spencer Pines here, today doing my review of the Larq filtered water bottle. As always, these are my own thoughts and opinion. This isn't a sponsored video or anything. And in addition to this video review, there will be a more like unstructured unboxing video, as well as a full written review, which should be available in the description below. So, to start off, this has been an interesting review process for this product. I will say at the very least. I had some missteps and I had a bit of an unpleasant time doing a review of this. So to start off, I explained in my unboxing video, this is like a filtered water bottle. Has this cap here, filters in there, just filled up with like tap water or drinking fountain water, and I cannot stress this enough, only tap water and drinking fountain water. I just pull up on the straw there and then you take your sips through that. I noticed that there was like a lot of suction I had to create to actually get the water through, but nothing too major. I was able to do it. Construction is really solid. That's actually, I think, the biggest advantage of the Larq water bottle. This feels really, really premium. It's got this really nice kind of matte grip on here, very easy to grip. And it filters out tap water pretty adequately. There's no activated charcoal in the filter, so I'm not sure like how well it is compared to like a Brita, which does use activated charcoal. There is a sort of Brita portable water bottle that you can get, which I talk about in my written review. But you know, it works fine. There is a major design flaw though, and this is a design flaw with a lot of filtered water bottles. It'll filter the water inside here, but here's a problem. To get the straw out, you have to flick it out with your finger, and then you have to take your finger and put it back in. Now the problem in there is that while this will filter out any of the water in there, it will not filter out any of the contaminants on here. So some people with other water bottles have gotten sick actually because they put the straw back with their hands and they get contaminants on the straw, which is what they're drinking out of. So that's a major design flaw that I really don't care for here. But again, this really isn't meant to be like used in like a forest environment or how I used it. So in my unboxing, I mentioned that I wanted to do a few different tests for this. My first test, I just took a regular plastic water bottle, single use, put it in, and sort of as control, and worked fine. And then I used just my regular tap water. All right, got the sink full of tap water. Definitely doesn't taste the same as the bottled water, so. It was very bubbly. Probably because the filter's doing more work, I'm thinking. Yeah, it tastes fine. It's regular room temperature water, I think. And again, worked similarly. Problem is, Larq produces two water bottles. This is the filtering water bottle. Their other water bottle, which is the one they pitched on Shark Tank, is their PureVis, which cleans out, uses like a UV light to disinfect the bottle and get rid of any like harmful bacteria that might be in there. Problem is, they look exactly the same. I will put two pictures up of them, and these are actually two Facebook ads I got while making this video. And as you can see, they look almost identical. So I thought the bottle I got was the one that can filter out bacteria. So I thought, hey, I live right by Lake Erie, so I poisoned myself. I took this down to Lake Erie, I filled it up with dirty lake water, and I took three sips of Lake Erie with the Larq water bottle. And I didn't get like, I gotta go to the hospital sick, but I got pretty sick. So absolutely do not do that. Do not do what I did. And at first I thought like, oh man, I must be like really stupid to confuse the one water bottle for the other. But again, they look exactly the same. I really don't think this is too uncommon of an issue, especially with the promises that Larq makes with the PureVis UV filtering bottle, saying that it can kill like 99%, I think, of harmful bacteria, including E. coli. Uh, and I don't think enough is done to distinguish these two bottles. Lark's biggest problem is with the marketing. Some of their marketing seems very patronizing. I don't like the "Drink Brilliantly" tagline. I think it makes absolutely no sense. And some of the videos on the site really like puff up the product and try to make you feel good about buying it. And there was a quote on the box talking about like how Larq donates a portion of proceeds to water projects. Doesn't say what percentage of proceeds, and it doesn't say what water projects. And I couldn't find anything on the site going further into that. So I don't know what that was about. The product itself works fine. It's all right. I think personally, you're probably better off with the Brita variety. It's a lot cheaper, and that actually does use activated charcoal to filter out the water. But if you buy this, and you use it correctly, unlike I did, you're gonna get a decent water bottle. Again, it's just that Larq doesn't do enough to differentiate the two bottles. And I'll admit fully, I got actually sick testing this, so I might be a little biased here. This left quite literally a bad taste in my mouth. I definitely bear most of the responsibility for getting the two bottles confused and getting sick. But like also, I don't think it is that looking at the two bottles, I don't think it's that out of the ordinary that I got them confused and thought one could do what the other did. But yeah, this was uh, this was an unpleasant review to make, just because I got pretty sick. But I mean, if you still want the Larq water bottle, I fully understand. It's got really good build quality. A little more expensive than the Brita bottles, but I actually think Brita makes like a stainless steel one that feels pretty solid, kind of like this. And again, the Brita ones, the straw you don't have to do this to; it's enclosed, so you won't have that issue there. But if you buy this, you're probably fine with it. I think there's better alternatives, and I don't like the Larq marketing. All right, so this has been Spencer Pies. It's been my review of the Larq water bottle. Let me know what you think, though. I definitely would like to, especially for this product, I would like to get some more feedback from this. If you agree with me that they need to differentiate the two water bottles more, or you think I just made a dumb mistake and drank dirty lake water. Make sure you like this video too, and subscribe to the channel. We got other content creators that do a great job. And let me know what other products I can take a look at. I'd very much like to see that. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, I've got my water bottle full of dirty lake water right here. Gonna go ahead and I will keep you notified if I get sick after this.